On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what a one, a blessed and wonderful Wednesday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this down, my peeps. We're going to kick it off with some international stories coming out of the state of Florida. Now we're not going to talk about yesterday's general election in the States. We're going to talk about a popular Jamaican YouTuber known as CMR. Yeah, man, get himself in a whole heap of bangarang, and right now, him thing definitely look shaky a certain type of way. And CMR is a real old dirty nasty man. If he even consider something like this, boy, may I tell you, it's rough. So watch this now, my peeps. I go play the video clip of his first court appearance. Then I go get into the meat of the matter, as On The Spot News Media has gotten a copy of the court report on the occurrence that literally took place in the home before his arrest. So the child in question has been circulating all over social media as his stepdaughter. Now that is confirmed. I will not say the child's name because it's a minor. So you know, so we have to deal with that part right there a certain type of way. But CMR a dirty man. And if everything what this document is saying, him deserve whatsoever it is that is coming to him. We all have children. Some of us have daughters, some of us have sons, and we don't want nobody to molest them, regardless of who the person is to us. That not go sit well at all with nobody. So watch his first court appearance and listen keenly to what the judge is saying. Then of course we're going to get into the meat of the matter. And then of course on into the local segment of things. So anyway, listen.
That was on Bowie, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Case number 24.
And his yeah. All right, Madam Clerk has made note of that, and that will be granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Kushane Carter?
Yes, ma'am.
I reviewed a probable cause charging affidavit that charges you with lewd lascivious behavior with the child, and I do find probable cause. I will appoint the office, well, actually, this indicates that you don't qualify for the Office of Public Defender. Sir, raise your right hand to be sworn in. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
So this affidavit that I'm looking at says that you have take-home pay of about $55,000 a year, correct?
Say that again?
It says you have take-home pay after taxes of about $55,000 a year?
That's the calculation I made for this year. Prior year, we were doing, because I'm self-employed, I was doing well, but based on the finances, how it seems this year.
All right, so you're in jail right now. Do you get any money while you're in jail from your job?
No, ma'am. What I do is,
Just yes or no?
oh,
Okay.
no, ma'am.
All right, and you have VA benefits of $2,500 a month that you're receiving?
Yes, ma'am. And 13 something for schooling, but that ends in when this semester ends, which should be end of this month.
All right, that's the $1,300 you're referring to?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, based on his verbal testimony, I will find that he's got debts of $10,000 and he's incarcerated. He's not earning the income currently. So I will find that he does qualify for the services of a court-appointed attorney, and I'll appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent him.
Perfect, thank you.
With respect to the charge, sir, of lewd or lascivious behavior or molestation, state wish to be heard. Is this, I don't think it's a dangerous crime.
That is correct. We would be motioning the court to hold the defendant no bond at this time under Florida Statute 907041 5D. Actually, we would be motioning for a pretrial detention motion.
I'm going to deny your request. I'm going to set bond, given what I'm reading in the probable cause charging affidavit. And I'm going to set bond, sir, in the sum of $7,500 with special condition that you have no contact whatsoever with a listed victim. That means no contact whatsoever. Directly or indirectly, you will not return to the scene of the offense. You'll maintain separate residences. In other words, you won't be living with the child. Do you understand that?
Roger that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Your Honor, he's just requesting a one-time return with law enforcement to get his things.
I'll grant that, a one-time return.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So there you are, my peeps. The first court appearance for Kishane Carter, but more popularly known in the social media space as CMR. Now, I have a document. I'm going to read certain points from the document. I never get to black out certain information, so I can't post it because we're dealing with a minor. So we have to be really careful when it comes on to that and exposing the minor. Who know, and I'm pretty sure that many of us already know who the minor really is. I, for one, thought that all the children in the home was his, but apparently not that particular female child. So the document reads, on the 1st of November 2024, sometime around 17 minutes after 1 in the day, the case was referred over to the Apopka Police Department and for the detective to visit the home. So the document states that this incident involves a child making a disclosure about some type of molestation type of thing. You don't know him touch a certain place where he's not supposed to. So the document also contains parts of a report taken by detectives from the child in regards to what took place on that particular day. So the detective stated that the child agreed to speak with her about the incident from this morning. The detective stated that she asked the child what took place that morning, and the child disclosed that CMR came into her bedroom in the morning and touched her on her shoulder and her breast area, which was covered by her clothing. She stated that he then picked her up and placed her on the floor of her bedroom to where the bed head is. The child then said that he pulled down her pants to her knees and then stopped, looked her in the eyes, and pulled them back up. She said that she was wearing underwears at the time. The child stated that this had happened twice before. Once approximately 6 months ago, and then last year around the winter time. And on both occasions, he only touched her over her breast area with his hands. The child appeared to be forthcoming but did not want to get CMR in trouble because she said that she did not want her mother to think that he's a bad person. She ultimately wanted an adult in authority to speak with him and basically tell him not to do this anymore. So the child is still very much sympathetic towards him. The child don't really want a problem. She just don't want to be molested anymore. Really sad, me I tell my peeps. And trust me, the entire social media space lose half a CMR for this. He was once a beloved social media personnel with his family, the Carters. But boy, me I tell you, all I can say, I could watch and see how that one here played out. So back to local style now, my peeps. So in regards to all of the knockings and clappings they want to just hear, just before the On The Spot News Media intro, took place in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division in the wee hours of this morning, sometime around 2 a.m. Now the sad part of that is that 2 Jamaica Defence Force soldiers were injured during the knockings and clappings incident in Denham town this morning. On The Spot News Media understands that a JDF vehicle was also disabled due to the whole heap of can them were penetrated. The man them bore it up. Can't drive. Yeah, man. As I stated, the incident took place in the wee hours of this morning. So it is definitely a developing story. And On The Spot News Media will most definitely update you in subsequent newscast as it relates to that particular knockings and clappings. Now over there in the St. Catherine North Police Division, the St. Catherine North Police is presently searching the Worthy Park community in the parish for the occupants of this pickup truck presently on your screen, which was swept away yesterday during the heavy rains. Channel Star. I don't know why people always try to chance it, you know. It's like we don't understand, say, Mother Nature is very, very unpredictable. So reports reaching On The Spot News Media is that a man and a woman was washed away in the murky waters. The matter was reported to the Shady Grove Police and the Fire Department, and it is understood that the area is often dangerous for motorists during heavy rainfall, but for some reason they continue to chance it and drive through the waters. Some make it, and obviously no, some don't. Boy, may I tell you. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Catherine South Police Division, The community of Central Village was yet again the target of another successful police operation. Yeah, man. Now, the police them grant a permit for a party to go on a 1 Central Road in a big lane Central Village. Now the party are go on way past the agreed time by the police and the promoters, which is 2 a.m. So sometime around 4 a.m. in the wee hours of Tuesday morning, the police them decide say them are gonna lock it off. But not only did they lock it off, them literally lock down the party a certain type of way. Nobody in, nobody out. Police and soldier all both lock it down clean. And the police them decide so them are gonna search every single patron and every single crevice and corner in and around where the party was being held. And who and behold, 4 firearms was recovered by them. So the 4 firearms was accompanied by 57 9mm rounds. One of the firearms is said to be a black Bursa Thunder 9mm pistol loaded with 17 rounds of ammunition. The next firearm was a black and silver Luger with serial number erase, and that firearm was loaded with 14 rounds of 9mm cartridges. The third firearm was said to be a red and grey Taurus 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 15 9mm rounds. And the fourth firearm that was seized by the police is said to be a submachine gun with serial number erase loaded with 11 9mm rounds. And all of that was found along the exterior premises. Sad to say, no one was arrested because I don't know once the police them come lock down the place, the old dirty corner boy them are gonna try to hide off the straps them, hoping say the police no find them. Who knows? Probably the police never find everything, but the police recovered 4 from what was hidden, which in my view is another decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man. So we have 2 criminal elements that has been deemed wanted by the police. And the first criminal element is presently on your screen, and he has since been identified as Keyston Bertrand. He's known as Trini Pablo or Cass in the streets. Now this criminal element is wanted by the St. James police for knockings and clappings that resulted in the loss of life of a man. He frequents the Hampton district community in the parish of St. James. Now the next criminal element hails from the neighboring parish of Hanover, and he has since been identified as this criminal element presently on your screen, Lexroy Vaz, but he's popularly known in the streets as Lex. Now this criminal element recently escaped custody. He frequents the Well Lane area in Sandy Bay, Hanover. He was charged for gun-related offenses and is most definitely wanted by the Hanover police. Now the last thing that we are going to talk about is a criminal element same place in the Hanover Police Division. The 32-year-old Adam Williams, who has been officially charged by the police with a shooting with intent and possession of prohibited weapon charge, and also using a firearm to commit a felony. So this particular knockings and clappings took place on the 20th of September 2024. So according to the Lucy police, at approximately 7 a.m. on the day of the incident, the criminal element Adam Williams and his accomplices allegedly confronted 2 men along a roadway firing several cans in their direction. The men escaped unharmed and later reported the attack to the police. So following investigative leads, the police identified the criminal element Adam Williams as a suspect and arrested him at his home on the 2nd of November this year. So with that said, another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.